This is Hot Mic, 5 VO tips in under 5 minutes. I'm Andrew Scott, and today we're going to look at 5 kinda unusual places to find VO gigs online. Obviously, the number one question I get asked as a VO educator and coach is, where do I find actual money gigs? Most VO people know of the major pay-to-play sites and other gig worker platforms, but there are more opportunities available than just those. So let's have a look at some overlooked and underrated VO ports of call. Number 5, social media. Now, everybody doing VO commercially likely has social media accounts for their VO business and brand, but it drives me nuts when those people think that just having them will do them any good. They expect agents and directors will beat a path to their door by their mere existence.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Don't be concerned with who's following you. Be concerned with who you follow. Follow studios, producers, directors, and content creators. Be generous with the likes and thumbs up and comments, but don't be spammy and heavy-handed with self-promotion. Be engaged and engaging. I've gotten thousands of dollars of work because I positively and respectfully interfaced with decision makers on places like Twitter and Instagram. And when the talent call came out, I had a leg up because I was a known good person and I saw the call there before it went to pay to play. Number 4, Reddit. Yeah, the signal to noise ratio on Reddit can get pretty out of whack at times, but there are numerous subreddits and opportunities for VO talent on Reddit. Now, be both aware and realistic that these opportunities are generally speaking of the lower pay variety. But it is work, and stitching together a number of these small jobs can turn into real money. Plus, it gets your name out there, and the networking is value added. Number 3, Facebook. Yeah, it may be looked at as boomer central these days, but know who has money and a need for VO, but maybe isn't tech savvy enough to use a pay-to-play casting site? Yeah, boomer decision makers. Plus, there are a lot of studios, casting agencies, and content creators with presences there. Interface with them in the same way that I recommended with other social media I mentioned earlier. Also, like Reddit, there are plenty of VO groups to join on Facetube, so look at Facebook like a hybrid opportunity of the previous two. Number 2, LinkedIn. LinkedIn isn't just for CEOs and PhDs anymore. There are tons of studios and directors on LinkedIn, so it's worth being there for sure and following the studios and creators you're interested in. Admittedly, being a paid member of LinkedIn is of greater benefit, but I landed a really well-paying audiobook gig there just a few years ago as a free member, so it can and does happen. Number 1, Craigslist. Here's the big surprise payoff. What, you mean the place where everybody tries to pawn off that vintage beat-up piano in their basement for free in order to get somebody else to move it? Yep. And seriously, go look at all the pianos. Full honesty here, I nearly single-handedly built my VO business off of Craigslist in my first 2 years full-time. Thousands and thousands of dollars came my way via the talent section of their gigs subgroup. Normally, it's in the bottom right-hand quadrant of the front page. Now, with the advent of gig work sites, I'll admit that it's not the same money hose that it used to be, but being that I just earned a 4-figure number off of Craigslist this past month, there's still a pulse there. The key, though, is to not check only your local town, but pretty much every location Craigslist has a presence on, including overseas. I have long-standing clients in Dubai, India, Vietnam, South Korea, Ukraine, and the Pac Rim that still come to me with jobs, all because of Craigslist and his plain white wrapper website. Totally free and totally worth it to this day. Well, there you have it. Those are 5 unusual places to find VO gigs online that you might not have thought about. If you've got anything of value out of this video, do me a big favor and hit the like, click, and subscribe thing, and don't forget to join me and all the others over on the Booth Camp Discord server at the link below. Until next time, This has been Hot Mike.